quack.
Hello, welcome to Talks with Cross. My name is Crossy, and let's start talking. Love is hard. You see, this is the first Valentine's Day I've spent alone in a long ass time, like 6 years. In those 6 years, I came to realize and understand that love is hard as all hell. Honestly, this Valentine's Day was actually kind of hard, as I started reminiscing and remembering all past memories of that relationship, and it just kind of made me sad all day, and I was very bitter throughout the entire day. But sad stuff aside, let's actually talk about why love is hard. I'll be talking about the male side of the relationship more than anything, and I have a special guest.
Hello! Hello.
Who will be speaking on behalf of the female side of the relationship. This is my friend Zelda. Yeah, I call her Zelzy.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I call her Zelzy. Welcome to the video. How do you feel?
I'm feeling alright. Feeling pretty good.
Okay. So I like how I structured the first Talks Across, and that's how I'm gonna continue the other videos. But this one in particular, I didn't really know how to structure. We have like points. We have other points that we can like hit if we want to, but overall, I don't really know like if there's anything to specifically talk about. Before we start, I'm gonna say a high-key, big-ass kudos to all those who are running like successful relationships in any fashion, because I know how fucking hard it can be. We know how hard it can be to run a successful relationship.
Who do I know?
Tiring as all mess. Tiring as all
like,
mess.
I'm currently going through some stuff myself, so
yeah.
It's not the easiest thing to deal with, but you know, you live, you love, you laugh, you learn.
You live, you love,
you
laugh,
on.
you learn.
Yeah, and you move on.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. So I actually have no fucking clue how to start this, so I'm already gonna pick up one of the points. We're gonna start with giving attention. This is very prominent in my past relationship because my girlfriend was very, very attention heavy. Like if I wasn't giving her attention, it's just like she'd approach me in like any fashion she could. Like I'd be standing there in a meeting or something, and she'll like just start grabbing onto my arm or something, or like just wrapping her entire body around me just to get my attention.
Dear
like,
Lord.
Or just start like calling out my name or poking me or something. She'd want my attention like almost all the time. And although like that's fun and everything, it gets a bit draining. It's a tad draining. And like if you're constantly having to like give someone attention, or like you gotta give your partner an adequate amount of attention. I feel like that goes both ways.
Yeah, it does. It does.
So like if you're not giving someone that full attention, it kind of just falls from there.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a plant. Like if you don't give it enough attention, like such as water, if you don't give it enough water, it's going to die. But if you give it too much water, it's going to die. So it's a delicate balance between being quote-unquote clingy and being quote-unquote distant.
Yes.
It's a very delicate balance. Personally, since I'm an introvert, well, I like to call myself an introvert, I don't need as much attention as some people. But I do like affection and I do like attention, so I'm going to give him attention and hope that he reciprocates that attention.
I wouldn't say communication is what killed my relationship, but I feel that it was kind of an issue. There were times where like she was upset with me, and she wouldn't tell me why. Sometimes it was like small reasons that in my opinion, she had no reason to be upset about. Like, here's one instance. So it was after work, after hours, and I was going to go home, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm getting picked up to go home." And then I was like, "Are you really?" And she was like, "No, I'm gonna Uber." And I'm like, "Why don't I just drop you home?" And she started getting upset at the fact that I was trying to just give her a free ride. And that yeah, I know. She was just really upset about that. And then she was like, maybe you shouldn't come by my work that often and stuff like that. And overall, it was a situation that didn't really need to happen, but it happened. And she didn't tell me until like like maybe like a day or two after the fact, and that was just me constantly pressing on her to just tell me what was wrong. I'm not gonna say I'm not guilty of that either. There were some situations where I felt like she didn't have to worry about it, so I didn't tell her. But regardless, I probably should have told her just so she wouldn't be worrying. Like in the back of her mind, like, oh no, something's wrong, stuff like that.
See, it's definitely good if you try your best to be open about everything, because if your partner knows you well enough, they're going to notice that you're acting off.
Yeah.
They're going to notice that something is not right.
You can't lie to them and say nothing's wrong. They see it in your eyes. They see it in your eyes, in your mouth, in your face.
They see it just through simple body language too. Like, you may not think that you're giving off these signs, but in reality, they see this and they see that, oh, you're slouching. This isn't normal. What's up?
Or like,
oh, you're acting lethargic. What's up?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna touch a topic that I actually struggled with myself. It wasn't an issue. I don't think it's like a big issue, but this is an issue for me. Not because I did it poorly, but because I thought about it too hard. You see the point. I know you see it. You see it?
The point.
The point. You see it. No. Do you see the point on the document?
Oh. I'm looking at the document.
You don't see it?
There's all kinds of points.
Oh my god, it's gift giving. I had a whole paragraph next to it. Well, not a whole paragraph.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
Gift giving it wasn't hard for me to do, but the point is it was difficult in the sense like I thought about it too hard. And I like giving gifts that mean stuff, or like I put work and effort to make or something. And that was difficult. That was me making my own life difficult. I don't know if that's for anyone else, if they think about gifts too deeply, like I do, but that's the thing that happens with me. Like, there was one gift that I was making for her, for, what's it called? Oh, it's on it. Cause she was up. It wasn't like, it was just a random gift, cause she was feeling down.
Yeah.
I could tell something was up with her, and she was always down, so I was like, let me make something for her. And then, stuff like that. And then like Valentine's Day. Oh, Valentine's Day! I'm always like, I gotta do something. I gotta do something crazy. Even like promposal. I was gonna do something huge. Like, I had a huge plan. I wrote a song and everything. I was gonna perform it live. I was gonna have it recorded and burned on a CD. There was gonna be a giant banner. I am over and beyond, and it's stupid. But I did it for her. I did it for her. Worth it in the end, honestly. But like the fact that it would make everything more difficult in a sense of doing more simple stuff. Well, no, I guess the difficult stuff is just better, because then they're just like, oh my gosh, you went through all of that.
Right.
When you could have literally just gone to the store and gotten the card or something.
So, for gift giving, there's something. Now, I can't speak for like the main populace because I'm just one person. But for me, I'm very simple, so like so like my partner doesn't have to do something like super complex to make me happy. Like, it can be something so little as like getting me food, because I'm just that simple person. Now, I mean, big things are nice, yes. Like, I do appreciate it. But, I mean, at the same time, I'm a pretty simple person. Now, as for getting the gift for the other person, as long as you know what they like, I think you'll be okay. Like, for example, in one of my past relationships, this guy really loved to play video games, so I got him a Steam gift card, and I was really worried that he wasn't going to like it.
Why? It's literally money.
Exactly, but he loved it, and so he used it on one of his favorite video games, actually. And see, like I said, the simple things, like, if you think about it, you don't have to do something extravagant for that person. Like, oh, how do I put it?
Don't be like me.
Well, no. I mean, like, if you know they're going to like it, you don't have to do something extravagant. You can, but they're still going to love you regardless, whether it's something big or small.
Well, we already did giving attention, we already did communication, well, we did gift giving.
I would like to talk about making time.
Making time? Okay.
Because it actually means a lot to me when he makes time to spend with me. Like,
Okay.
because they're taking time out of their schedule and they're making time to be with you. Like, that's kind of a big deal because they have other things that they probably could or should be doing. But no, they're taking time out of their busy routines to just lay there with you or cuddle with you or watch movies with you, etc., etc. So it means a lot. Like, little things in a relationship do mean a lot. And that's another thing that I would like to talk about after this.
Okay. I'm gonna tie it back to my other past relationship. What's it called? Making time was kind of, I would say, kind of difficult for us. We were both just extremely busy people, and I just kept getting and doing more and more and more.
Yeah.
Cause I'm an over-the-top person.
Right.
And she actually just started working again.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I was free, she wasn't. Whenever she was free, I wasn't. So very rarely will we actually like have a time where we'd both be free.
Right.
So to make up for that, I would always go visit her at work or something, and we'd chill out there.
Yeah. No.
You go.
Sorry.
No, you
but
go.
spoiler alert, I am in college, so, like, he and I do have a lot of homework, especially the degrees that we're pursuing. So when we do make time, it's actually kind of special to both me and him, I would assume, because that's time out of a very busy schedule to be spending with one person.
Yeah.
Like, we could end up spending several hours together just doing absolutely nothing, which is perfect, I think.
I kind of wish I gave her a bit more time because she honestly deserved a lot more time than what I was giving her. A bit more attention to what I was giving her as well. So, what's it called? I was about to say something. Tongue's on it. I'll come back to it. I'll remember or something.
We're talking about making time.
Yeah, I know, but I was about to say something about making time that I can't remember for the life of me. So...
You were talking about how she was working?
Oh, right, yeah. To make up for that, I'd go visit her at work and I'd spend the day with her there. And we'd chill and do stuff. Sometimes she'd have the day shift.
Mm-hmm.
Like the early morning shift. And I'd go spend the morning with her, and then, where she worked was a beautiful lake. I would love to go take walks by that lake.
Mm-hmm.
I would love it. And then one day I was like, what if we go over there? Let's go chill. We'd do that. And it was fun. Good times.
Yeah.
I hope she thought it was good times. I don't know.
Number one tip here. Do not lie to your partner.
Yes.
It will find out things eventually, and it will not go good for you or them. It will not be good emotionally.
Yeah.
Do not lie.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't do it.
Don't lie, don't cheat. I mean, those are basic.
Don't cheat. No,
those
now
are basics.
I want to talk about this. Why cheat? Why are you cheating? What's
Like,
the
why?
purpose?
See, the thing is that, like, you're with that, you can only be with one person. I mean, there are people who believe in polygamy and stuff, and that's okay if that's your thing. But I'm just saying, like, why would you cheat? Like, my thing is that I'm loyal to one person, and they should be loyal to me.
Yeah.
Like, that's my thing. It's like a mutual trust.
Yeah, I'm the same. I feel that. I don't see a point in cheating. Like, if you don't want to be with that person anymore, then just cut ties, you know?
Yeah, like, don't continue to lead. Ow.
Don't lead them
sorry.
on.
Yeah, don't continue to lead them on, because that's not cool. By no
Don't
means.
just don't lead them on. Like if you know, like, oh, I don't want this to go any further, or like I don't feel it going anywhere, or like I just want to be with someone else. Cut ties rather than just being like, you know what, I'm gonna hit it off with this other person behind their back. It's not cool. Yeah, and okay, here's another thing. This relates to the cheating thing. Do you believe once a cheater, always a cheater?
Well, it depends on the personality.
Agreed.
So, like, for example, you do it one time to experiment, but you'll learn your lesson and you probably won't do it again. Or you can be a complete douche, no offense to anyone out in the audience, and you could just continually repeat that behavior because you find it amusing or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Are there any other points you want to like talk about, like your
Little
other document?
things.
Little
Little
things.
things.
Oh, just
the
what
little
you
things.
what you mentioned earlier. You wanted to come back to it.
The little things matter.
Yep.
Little things do matter. Okay, so me and this guy that I'm like kind of talking to, we would always try and have dinner together, like at one of the campus quote unquote cafeterias, I guess you could call it. So we would always try to have dinner together when we could. Or, you know, he would walk with me across campus when it's kind of like dark at night because I wanted him to. Like, little things like that do matter, so don't think that the little things don't matter. Like, even like small random acts of affection.
Acts of kindness, acts of love.
Like, they do matter.
Yeah. Like, I say this goes towards, like, not even in relationships, but, like, even with friends. It's like doing small things for friends.
Right. And, like, one of my favorite things for guys to do for a random act of affection is, like, if I'm just preoccupied with something, they just come up behind me and give me a hug. Like, I love that. Because it shows that they do care. Like, little things are important because they do show that you care. And you may not think they're important, but they really do add up in the long run.
Yeah. One thing, like, this goes... I don't know if this was an attention thing, but, like, I consider it a small thing. It always made my day a little bit better. She did it all the time. But, like, randomly she would just start calling my name, or, like, start randomly texting me, like, rapidly my name, and be like, just start spamming my name, and I'd be like, what? And then she'd be like, I love you, and then that's it. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Love you too.
Like, that's absolutely adorable, and I wish that guys would do that more often.
Okay. We're actually running in time. But like, is there any like anything specific you wanna like say to the audience before we wrap it up?
I just want to thank you guys for listening, and thank you for having me, Crosby. I really do enjoy this. I do enjoy being here and being able to talk to you about this, because it is something that I think people should talk about and be open with.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of other talks with cross scripts ready, and I'm still editing the vlog from when I went to TEDSCon. In Restart and VMon, I have to edit their videos as well. So just being able to put out my own little videos, like where I talk and shit, it's really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. My name is Cross. This has been Talks with Cross. That's Zelda. We'll probably see more of her in the future. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Hi guys.